Hello everyone, in today's video we are talking about the rules for multiplying and dividing integers. So let's take a look. Let's do a little recap here if you looked at our adding and subtracting video, but we're going to go over the rules one more time. If we see positive with positive, we should be getting positive. And we see negative with negative, that is also positive. Right? If the signs are different, like plus and minus, we should be getting minus. And if we have minus and plus, we should be getting minus. With dividing, it's actually the exact same rule, right? The rule was if the signs were the same, then we always get positive. So they're both pluses, we get plus. They're both minuses, we get plus. If they're different, then we always get a minus. So this ends up being negative, and again, minus and plus gives us negative. Now, let's take a look at some examples so we can put this into use. These are the examples that we're going over today. So the first one is 3 times 4. You can rewrite this in multiple ways. You can rewrite it as 3 times 4 in brackets. Right? You can also rewrite it as positive 3 times positive 4. Right? Regardless how you write it, you're always going to get the answer of positive 12. So if you can get positive 12, then you're doing this correctly. Let's take a look at the next one. Next one here, we can rewrite it as negative 2 times negative 5. Right? You can write it without the dot in between. It's all the same thing. Right? When there's nothing in between, we always assume it's multiplication. So here we have double negative signs. So again, two of the same sign. We get positive as an end. We know that we're expecting a positive answer. And then we just multiply the numbers. 2 times 5, which is 10. So we get the answer of positive 10. Negative 4 times negative 8, we see two negative signs. So right away, we know that our answer has to be positive in the end, right? So the general rule is if there's an even amount of negative signs being multiplied together, all of them pair up very nicely and we always get positive as an ending. If we have a bunch of negative signs and there's like only one left over that doesn't get paired together, then our answer should be negative. We'll probably see that in the next example here. However, let's finish off number 3. Negative 4 times negative 8 gives us positive 4 times 8, giving us 32. Last one here, we have negative sitting on the outside of the entire multiplication. 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. So this one, the easiest way for me to figure out which one will be positive or negative in the end, I just count out how many negative signs there are. I see there's 1, 2, 3. So 3 negative signs tells me that 2 of them are going to get paired together and the last one gets left out. So my answer should be negative in the end. And now I just need to multiply the remaining numbers. 2 times 3 gives us 6. 6 times 4 gives us 24. Negative 24 is going to be our answer. So hopefully that's helped out with a lot of the multiplying. Now, multiplying and dividing, they're basically the same thing. So we can reapply the exact same rules that we talked about here to division as well. The last question I have here is negative 1/2 equal to negative 1 over 2 equal to 1 over negative 2? I want you to think about that for a little while. Now, your answer is of course being yes or no, but you need to be able to justify. In mathematics, it's always logical reasoning. If you don't have logical reasoning, then you're probably going to be wrong. So always make sure that you can justify everything that you do and the answer that you get. All right, for this one, the answer is actually going to be yes. They are equal. Now let's take a look how come. So negative 1/2, if I put this in the calculator, I can rewrite it as negative 1 divided by 2. And that's going to give me negative 0.5. Let's do it with another one. Right? Negative 1 over 2, I can again rewrite it as negative 1 in brackets if I like, divided by 2. I still get negative 0.5. And you guys can see the pattern then, that even if I rewrote it like this, the answer is always going to be negative 0.5. So you can see here that it doesn't matter where you put the negative sign. It can be on the side, in the middle of the 2, it can be on the numerator, it can be on the denominator. The end result's always going to be the same. Now by default, teachers normally like it such that your negative sign is on to the side of the fraction or in the numerator. Okay, we normally don't like seeing it in the denominator because sometimes we just don't pay attention to it and we might miss it. But if you do write it in the denominator, you're still correct. All right, so that does it for today's video. Right, I hope you guys liked the video, share with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel for more of this content. Right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.